Good morning. I have been up since about 3:30 this morning. I woke up, I had a dream last night. Oh my gosh, I don't know why this happens to me. But I had a dream last night, and in my dream, I saw the bill tracker. And the bill tracker had rounded corners. I'm going to show you this morning. So here's the thing. Since I went from paying off all of my debt to now I'm in savings mode, I realized that if I'm in this position, then there's got to be other people out there in the TBM family who is also in this position where you don't have debt and you have savings. On the old bill tracker, and let me just grab it. I'll be showing this on my table as well, but on the old bill tracker, there is only an area to make extra debt payments. There's a savings plan area, but I've been using it for my sinking funds. And so something that's been kind of bugging me is that in order to make any or to put on my budget that I have extra savings, like savings going to my house, I've had to white out the word debt and put extra savings here. And so I also realized that a lot of my paychecks, at least once a month, I have a paycheck where I have multiple sources of income. And I like to break my income down. As you can see, I have it written down here. I was getting frustrated. As you can see, there's whiteout on this bill tracker, but of me having to write it over here on the side. There's just a couple of small things like that. But in my dream, I looked and I was looking at the bill tracker. I'm sorry, I'm just so excited about this. Probably why I couldn't go back to sleep tonight. I get very, very excited about these things. I created a new bill tracker. I try sharing my story to remind leaders that there is a way out. That with hard work, dedication, determination, motivation, it's all about having a plan for your money. And that's what gives you the true control. Holy crap, it just changed my life. You're like, oh man, Nico, it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes work. But no more credit card debt. As you can see now, and let me bring the old one side by side so you can see it. Here's the old bill tracker, right here. Here's the new one. This one has a couple of boxes. You can do your income now, but how you work your budget is like this. You pay your regular bills online. First step, take care of your regular bills. Then you take out cash for your envelopes. Then you take care of those expenses that come up in your life that sometimes forces you or pressures you to use your credit card. Now remember, my budgeting method is all set up to deter you from going into more debt. It's getting you to set yourself up financially for the future so you have cash for those expenses. So then it becomes your sinking funds. After you have your regular bills paid, your variable cash envelopes taken care of, you're thinking about the future. Then it becomes extra debt payment. And after that, you have extra savings. Okay, those are the order in which your budget should be laid out. So now there is an area for everything on this new bill tracker. As you can see with the old bill tracker, I had just one area for savings, one area for debt. Now you're getting an area for sinking funds and extra savings if your budget will allow you to do it. I kept all of the letters and numbers to help you fill it out. You match up the letters as you go along. So for instance, after I pay my regular bills, I have a leftover income of $619. See the letter A? So you might be wondering, well, what do I do with this $619? Well, look for the letter A. Here it is. You use it for your envelopes. Once you take care of your envelopes, it's how much money do you have left over? Left over B, I have $114. So you ask yourself, what do you do with that $114? You take care of the future. And here you go. See how the letters match? So you use your leftover income, $114. You take care of your sinking funds. Now, in my budget for the 20th, which is today, which means I need to still go online and pay my bills, I will be going to the bank to pull out cash for my envelopes today, but I do not have anything for extra debt. I don't have any debt or extra savings. But as you can see, when I get to my paycheck on February 28th, I am making an extra savings contribution to my house savings. And do you see how I have to white out? Not anymore. There is a place for that. Now, when I talked about seeing in my dream the rounded corners, do you see how on the old bill tracker it's square? Like these are just square boxes. Now they're rounded, and this is what I saw in my dream. I think this gives you a more overall financial plan, because remember, your budget is not just writing down numbers for your bills. A budget means preparing. It means planning, an overall plan for your entire financial life. That's savings. That's variable spending. That's paying off debt. All of those things should be included in your budget. And when you do that, you will truly feel prepared, because you're truly giving every dollar of your income a place in your budget or financial plan. This really does take care of the three major things in your budget: bills, debt, saving. And of course, you have your cash envelopes for your variable spending. So here's the old one. And as you can see, another thing I didn't like is my monthly bills. Sometimes I didn't have enough to get these two spots filled up, so I had to use arrows. Now it's all on one area right here. There is enough lines. I spent the morning updating the new bill tracker. I got some suggestions yesterday that the flow was kind of off and I wanted to add some things. So I'm going to be showing you, the new bill tracker and what that looks like today. So let me show you what I have going on. So this is the new bill tracker. Let me kind of just show what's going on here. I got some comments about wanting some more income boxes and to add a budget and actual area to the income, as well as to the sinking funds, extra debt, envelopes, and extra savings. So now there is a budget and an actual column for that. I also got asked to change the flow of the worksheet, so now it is in order. So bills, envelopes, sinking funds, extra debt, and savings, because before it was going from left to right, right to left, and it was bouncing around a lot. So now all of the boxes are adding up in order. I did add more envelopes and more areas to the extra debt and extra savings areas. So this is the new bill tracker. I am not making any more changes to it. In fact, I already filled out my paycheck for the 28th with it, and I'll show you what that looks like really quickly. This is my paycheck for the 28th, and it's wonderful. Now remember, my paycheck with the 28th is a full month. This is 1 month budget, because I am switching to self-employment income, where I'm going to get paid one time a month on the last day of the month. So these are all of the bills that I pay every month, all of my sinking funds every month, and I did have money left over to do a house savings contribution. And we'll be doing a video overview of this paycheck as well. If you found this video helpful, please share it, and don't forget to subscribe.